bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
The stage comes alive at the Algonquin. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Joe Basikia, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Have you been there yet? Well, let's talk about it. Stephanie Chaikin is with us. Stephanie is the artistic director for the Algonquin Arts. We're going to be talking about their summer series going into the fall. And in fact, we'll probably never get through everything we need to.
We have a lot of great events going on.
And that's a good thing to know about. Where is it, first and foremost?
173 Main Street in Manasquan, New Jersey.
And this is another one of our perfect examples. We haven't seen too many of them, wish there were more, of theaters from the old days, movie theaters that were renovated into this wonderful sense of a great venue. Tell us about the venue.
Well, it's 540 seats. It's a wonderful, intimate space. We show films as well as live concerts, classical, dance, and we have an education series where kids come from schools to our shows.
In fact, there's going to be a bunch of young dancers working hard, aren't there?
We have an amazing program called Shore Dance. It's an annual event where we bring in for 1 week a dance group, and in this case also a music group. And they're going to be giving classes to students all week, so people can come and take classes. And at the end, it will culminate in a performance with students, and then a final performance with the Shelley Oliver Tap Dancers and the David Leonard Jazz Ensemble.
And this becomes a great cue for us to say, hey, let's hear the sound of tap dancing. August 11th through the 16th. This is what you're, and these are the folks that are working really hard right now, aren't they?
Right now, we're signing people up. This is Martha Reeves and the Vandellas.
August 23rd.
August 23rd. She did Dancing in the Streets and Jimmy Mack.
How about on September 13th, you have a couple of blaggards. This is a funny play.
This is with Frank and Malachi McCourt wrote this. Frank McCourt wrote Angela's Ashes. And Malachi McCourt is actually in the production that we're having.
When we talk about ballet, you're going to have wonderful stars coming November 28th and 29th.
We have the New York Theater Ballet. They're going to do Cinderella and Carnival of the Animals. Carnival of the Animals, you can see, has a lot of beautiful costumes of animals and kids in the production.
And this also becomes a great example, doesn't it, Stephanie, of all the different variety of things that you will have on that stage.
Yes.
The stage comes alive in so many different ways. That's a beautiful part of the challenge, isn't it?
It is. It is. And one of the things that we've had a great experience this past spring is we have a film society where people can come and see a film and engage in a lecture. We have a professor come in and speak to people about the show.
Website's on the screen. Do you have a calendar on that website?
We do.
So all of this and more will be seen on that website. Let's talk a little bit more about the Shore Dance coming up. Okay. In fact, it's pretty much ongoing right now. How proud are you of that?
We're very proud. We have students that are in the program that have gone on to Broadway. They're getting scholarships into college. It's really high level. And our education program is in the direction of a conservatory program. So that makes me very proud.
What would really top it off for me is if you had some Glenn Miller.
We do. We have some Glenn Miller on the 20th of September. This is one of the most famous big bands in the world, still touring.
So what will happen in that? I mean, I can't imagine what that must sound like, because the venue, being the way they made those theaters back in the day, why they can't make them like that anymore, can they?
It sounds great. It sounds great, and people get to take themselves back into the past and enjoy a great part of history.
We often talk about arts on Comcast Newsmakers, what it means to the redevelopment of our region, but also what it means to the redevelopment of our beings. We need the arts, don't we?
We do. We had an interesting meeting yesterday with some folks that are working with autistic students, and we're talking about maybe doing a program with them, and it just was very inspiring to see how music and the arts just are very healing for everyone.
Well, that's why it's great what you're doing, and thank you for being with us. We're going to finish up with some more action from the Algonquin. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much.
She is the artistic director for Algonquin Arts, Stephanie Chaikin. I'm Joe Basikia. Thanks for watching.